Do you remember when several billionaires died and the internet celebrated wildly? Yeah, that story starts with a man named Ethan Rowe. Ethan was a pilot, an engineer, and obsessed with exploration. He dreamed of adventure like Captain Kirk from Star Trek. In 2004, at 42, he chose oceans instead of space. He began renting private submarines to explore deep underwater. But Ethan quickly noticed something strange about the industry. There were surprisingly few submarine rental companies worldwide, so he thought, why not build my own submarine business? In 2009, Ethan founded a company called Deep Sea Ventures. He introduced himself proudly as founder and chief executive officer. By 2016, tourists were exploring shipwreck ruins with his submarines. But that still wasn't enough to satisfy Ethan's ambition. He wanted something legendary, something impossible, something famous. His ultimate target became the wreckage of the Titanic. So Ethan began designing a deep-sea submarine from scratch. Traditional submarines were too expensive and far too large. Ethan wanted cheaper materials and a smaller experimental design. Corners were cut, materials simplified, and parts were used creatively. He even installed a Logitech video game controller for steering. Critics laughed, but controllers are sometimes used in marine systems. Still, many experts warned the design looked dangerously fragile. Once completed, the submarine was named Apex. It was roughly the size of a large SUV. Initial unmanned tests showed Apex surviving extreme ocean pressure. Ethan believed his dream was finally becoming reality, but not everyone inside the company agreed with him. An employee named Lucas noticed serious safety weaknesses immediately. Lucas warned management about potential leaks and structural failures. He demanded independent safety inspections and official certification. Ethan refused, claiming most accidents were caused by human error.
Inspections,
He said were unnecessary and slowed innovation. Lucas was fired immediately and escorted out of the building. Questioning leadership clearly wasn't tolerated at Deep Sea Ventures. With no resistance left, Ethan tested Apex himself. He personally piloted the submarine on its first manned dive. At 10,000 feet, communications suddenly cut off completely. Still, Ethan remained calm, staring at the deep ocean. Eventually, communication returned, and Ethan resurfaced safely. Most people would consider that a serious warning sign. Ethan didn't. He once said safety was basically a waste of effort. In 2021, paying customers joined Titanic expeditions. Each seat cost $250,000. Only the ultra-wealthy could afford such dangerous adventures. Despite issues, multiple expeditions were completed successfully. But technical problems kept piling up behind the scenes. One trip trapped passengers underwater for 27 terrifying hours. Still, customers kept paying and expeditions continued. By 2023, media attention around the company exploded. That summer, Apex launched another Titanic expedition. 5 people boarded, including Ethan himself. 2 were billionaires. 1 was a billionaire's teenage son. Another passenger was a Titanic history expert. The dive began normally, and systems appeared stable. After an hour, Apex sent an all-good message. Then suddenly, power failed without warning. The submarine tilted and plunged toward the ocean floor. Inside, complete darkness swallowed the passengers. Roughly 60 seconds later, everything ended. Apex imploded under extreme pressure instantly. Death occurred within milliseconds, painless and immediate. Debris was later discovered scattered across the seabed. Some believe there was no power failure at all. Truth is, nobody will ever know. When news broke, the internet reacted brutally. Memes spread everywhere, celebrating the deaths shamelessly. Many claimed the billionaires deserved their fate. 5 lives were lost, chasing curiosity and ambition. And the world argued whether tragedy deserved sympathy.